Okay, ahora sí. Good. If you have your phones, put them on silence, por favor. So, buenos días. Me agrada que haya tanto ahora, okay? I love it. Okay. By the way, as we have this couple of the principles, I'll be going back and forth on Spanish and English. If we can, we'll stick to one language only and then the other language. Porque somos a la escuela ya de doble inmersión, ¿verdad? Entonces tratamos de hacer una parte en inglés y otra parte en español. Si tienen preguntas, que con confianza déjenme saber. Pero fuera de eso, seguimos. Okay, ahora tenemos una agenda bastante interesante, creo que les va a agradar. We have an agenda today that it's of interest because a lot of people have mentioned or called the school certain things in the library or certain books, I'm sorry. But I would have Ms. Dominguez explain to you once we get going, okay, to see why we have certain books in the library, okay, that are of question to a lot of people in the community, okay? But first of all, first things first. Some people have been asking about their PEBT. El PBT, no sé, ¿saben lo que es PEBT? No saben. ¿Qué es PEBT? Okay.
Estampillas.
Okay, estampillas, ¿para quién? Para los niños, okay. Es asistencia del Estado que da para los niños. Okay. Esto empezó después de COVID, ¿verdad? No, ese que es el sí, ¿cómo se llama ese? Claro. Okay. Okay, entonces esto empezó cuando empezó COVID, ¿verdad? Entonces el Estado siguió con el PEBT para asegurarnos que los niños estaban comiendo bien en los hogares, ¿verdad? Okay, it was designed so the kids would eat healthier. So some have been asking, are we going to get those back? And I believe you have them already. I know some people have said, well, you know what, I received mine last week, I got mine yesterday. But if you haven't gotten them, entonces I'm sure you'll get them pretty soon. If not, the district sends a reminder home, okay? El distrito mandó un aviso para dejarles saber también a dónde hablar. Porque acuérdense que es el estado, no del distrito. Okay? Si ustedes no han recibido, okay, if you haven't received them, something's wrong. Okay? Either we don't have your address, su domicilio, correcto, y si no los dieron correcto, entonces no van a recibirlas, porque de eso se va a hacer el estado. Okay? Preguntas.
Is it for every child?
It's for every child that's in the school. Okay. Sí, es para cada niño que está en la escuela.
¿Aunque no lo tengan en todo el mundo?
Sí. Ese es para todos. Okay. Viene siendo 120 por cada niño.
Just a clarification, this is gonna be for the students that were enrolled last year, not this school year. So si estaban en la escuela en el distrito de Gadsden del año pasado, van a recibir esa asistencia. Si tienen la misma tarjetilla que cuando pasó del COVID, que les mandaron una tarjetita, es el mismo, pueden mirar si ya les pusieron los fondos. Si no, les van a mandar una tarjetita. Si la perdieron o si la tiraron, hablen al número para que les manden otra tarjetita.
Ahora sí, Ms. Domínguez, you ready?
Good morning, buenos días. Hemos tenido preguntas de ciertos libros que están aquí en la biblioteca, diciéndose que no están apropiados para sus estudiantes. We've been having a lot of books that parents have been concerned, saying that the books are not appropriate for the children. The library is all the books that we have in the library has to go to a protocol. Okay? Todos los libros que tenemos en la biblioteca en todo el distrito tienen que irse por un protocolo. Okay, y están aprobados a la edad del estudiante. They're approved for the age of the student. Okay, sometimes we feel that our child is not mature for that thing, o sentimos que nuestros hijos no están maduros para eso, pero son cosas que ya tienen que saber para irse a la middle school. There's things that they need to know for when they go to the middle school. Okay? And this library is open to you. Esta biblioteca está abierta para ustedes. Todas las bibliotecas del distrito están abiertas para ustedes. All the libraries in the district are open to you. You can go to the parents link and you can find it there. You can go to the staff links and you can find it there. And you can go to the students link and you can find it. And it's always gonna be the Destiny Libraries, okay? And you click on it. And it's all the district's libraries. Están todo el distrito de las bibliotecas en el distrito. Y ustedes pueden ir a ver, si ustedes quieren, pueden ir a la de Gaston High School, a otra elementary, pueden hacerlo, ¿ok? Pero vamos a hacerlo hoy en nuestra escuela. You can go visit any library in the district you want, ¿ok? So, Loma Linda. And here it is. So you go to catalog, van a irse a catalog. Y ustedes pueden escoger cualquier libro. You can choose any topic you want, para ver qué libros tenemos aquí en esta biblioteca. Pueden escoger cualquier tema para ver qué libros tenemos en esta biblioteca y cuáles son disponibles para sus hijos. Okay? For example, I'm going to put cats. There you go. And it's going to give you all the books que tenemos de gatos aquí en esta biblioteca. So it's going to give you all the books that we have about cats in this library. Okay? All of them. Okay? And you can put other subjects like if you're interested in other subjects, you can see we have those subjects here and what kind of books we have. Okay? So the library is open to you guys if you want. Okay, pueden ustedes ver cualquier libro que tengamos en esta biblioteca. Y sus hijos, si tienen hijos en la middle school, pueden ir a la middle school. If you have kids in the middle school, you can go to the middle school. High school, you can go to the high school and see whatever books we have available to you. Okay? The reason we came up with this because we had a lot of parents' concerns about religion. Okay? We have religion books here. Matter of fact, 5th grade and 6th grade have to take, do a report on the mythology that is considered gods. Okay? Muchas de las preguntas han sido libros religiosos. Sus estudiantes de tercer y cuarto grado tienen que hacer un reporte de los historias, mitología, y eso se considera dioses. En las secciones de la biblioteca, en el Dewey Decimal System, we have religion in the 200s. En todas las bibliotecas del mundo. Okay? We do have the 200s. The 200 is considered religion, and it is in the whole libraries. It's on the whole libraries in the world. That's the Dewey Decimal. And you're gonna find all different religions, okay? But be assured that the books that we offer, even if they're from Jesus or the Virgin Mary or other religion, they're information, okay? It's informational. Never does the book say, you have to do this, or because if not, this will happen. Or it's not enticing the reader to become that religion, okay? It's informational. Asegúrense que todos los libros que tengamos aquí, aunque sean de religión, de diferentes anormalidades, está dando la información. Nunca está el libro diciendo, si no haces esto, va a pasar esto. O deberías que hacer esto porque esto es lo mejor. Nunca está el libro haciendo eso. Todos los libros están dando la información de ese tema, ¿ok? Porque los niños tienen que saber, porque es alrededor del mundo. Cuando están viendo las noticias, tienen que saber ciertas cosas. Tienen que comenzar a aprender esas cosas. Ahora, estos libros están para la edad de estos estudiantes. Otros libros van a estar para la edad de la middle school y otros para la high school. Okay? The books that we have here are for their age. The information is for their age. This is information they have to know. okay? Now, it's gonna be a little bit intense when they go to the middle school, different, more up their grade, when they go to the high school, okay? Questions, preguntas? No?
The other section that we have. Okay, hay una sección también, un día me habló un padre de familia, mi soy Mr. Cardona, y dice, ¿por qué es que mi hija trae un libro con las partes del cuerpo humano? Se me hace inapropiado para él, para que lo traiga para acá. ¿Sabe qué? Le dije, es parte de la anatomía del cuerpo, entonces no hay nada malo con ello. Pero es que yo no quiero que mi hijo o mi hija traiga ese libro a la casa. Ok, pues ¿sabe qué? Hablé con su hijo o su hija para asegurarnos que ese libro, que ella no lo lleve para allá. Okay. Ahora, Miss Domínguez puede quitar al niño de la sección que está aquí, ¿verdad? Pues no. Okay. Ahora, si no quiere que usted lo lleve a la casa, entonces, pues sabe que por favor, el niño o niña puede ver el libro aquí, pero no puede llevarlo a la casa. They can check it out. That's fine. If you as a parent, that's what you like, that they can check it out, it's not a problem. But I can take it away from the shelf so the kids can see it, because it is a good information only, and well, that is
And like the book, yes, it has the anatomy, but it's not a real picture. It's a little kid, like a little doll, and it tells you the parts of the body, okay? It's information that the child has to know. Okay, because when something is hurting and they go to the nurse and they say, well, you know, my titi is hurting, and the nurse is gonna be, what is that? You know, the child needs to know its body parts, the way it is, and that's why we have this information. And the information is gonna be to their level, okay? The information here in this library is gonna be to their level. Sí. Los libros que tenemos de la autonomía no van a ser retratos que sean, tú sabes, de humanos, no son de caricaturas, y les está enseñando todos sus partes. Porque es importante, porque pues a veces van a la enfermería y le dicen, me duele mi titi o me duele, y la enfermera pues no sabe ni qué es eso. El estudiante tiene que saber cómo se llama, qué parte de su cuerpo son. Y todos los libros que tenemos aquí están a su nivel. A su nivel. Y estos libros no van a hablar sobre la sexualidad, no van a hablar sobre el sexo, no. Porque no están a este nivel. Eso es para la middle school, high school. Okay? And the books that we have here about the anatomy, they're never going to talk about their sexuality or talk about sex. Because this is not the level. They should be learning this. They learn that at middle school and high school. Okay. Any questions? And if you're free to come and explore the library, okay? Y ustedes están bienvenidos a venir a ver la biblioteca, okay? Y si no quieren venir, pueden verla aquí, you know? You're welcome to come and explore the library, and if you don't want to, you can always come and see all the collection we have. And not just us. You want to see what they have at the middle school? When they go to the middle school, you're free to do so. High school. Que son bienvenidos a ver la biblioteca, y si no pueden, pues aquí en el programa, o pueden, si quieren saber qué es lo que está teniendo la middle school, pueden ver la middle school y la high school, o cualquier otra escuela en el distrito. Gracias, thank you.
También, Ms. Dominguez had offered herself that if there is a specific section where you don't want your child going to, what we could do for you is that you can come visit with her, so you and your child can go to that section, and then you can let them know, make sure that whenever you come into the library, this is a section that you don't approach or where you don't pick out books from, right? Because by law, we can't tell the child not to access, because the law is that they deserve access to this information. That's why we have it. So, con mucho gusto, si usted no quiere que su hijo vaya a alguna sección de nuestra biblioteca, Ms. Domínguez ofreció que pueden venir usted y su hijo y ir a esa sección, y usted mismo decirle a su hijo o hija, ok, cuando vengas tú a la biblioteca, asegúrate que de esta sección tú no cojas un libro. ¿ok? Entonces esa opción también se les da. Pero al menos de nuestra parte no podemos limitar porque entonces es discriminación, ¿verdad? Porque es que algunos estudiantes de otra primaria pueden, pero nosotros no. So then it'd be discrimination for us to tell them not to access information from a specific section, okay? Alrighty, and then we have been really working hard at decreasing absences and tardies, ¿verdad? Remember that whenever we met the first time, we talked about the importance of having your child here every day and on time. No sé si recuerdan, pero en la primera junta que tuvimos hablamos de la importancia de estar aquí todos los días y a tiempo, ¿ok? Les quería enseñar rápidamente qué hacemos, que viene siendo esta hoja que se les dio cuando entraron. It's this graph here that we gave you when you walked in. So this is what we call an attendance intervention plan. So let's say that a child is absent many times. We have to, as a school, provide support. We have to do an intervention plan to get that child here every day, ¿ok? Cuando nosotros notamos que el estudiante falta mucho, tenemos que hacer un plan para apoyar. Entonces, este nomás es un ejemplo de un plan de un estudiante que tenía muchas ausencias. So this is a plan of a student that had a lot of absences. So what we do is that we say, what is the strategy? What are we going to do? This one was very simple. Just call the parent and send them a letter and letting them know the importance of being in school, okay? So every Friday I run a report, an attendance report, and then I mark. So the goal for the student was to decrease absences per week from 3 to 0, unless the child was sick. El plan para este estudiante, para este ejemplo, era que viniera a la escuela todos los días, al menos de que estuviera enfermo, porque entonces no puede venir a la escuela, ¿verdad? Si está enfermo. Y vemos que cada semana yo vengo aquí, ahí dice Eliana M, soy yo, Eliana Muñoz. Entonces pongo, ok, cuando se creó el plan, el estudiante tenía, on average, 3 absences, okay? And then week 1, the student had 0, okay? Week 3, 1, week 4, 0. And for this specific plan, I had it on a monthly basis. Para este plan específico era un plan de un mes. So con este plan, what I'm noticing is that it was enough for the child. So this child no longer needs a plan because that was enough. The intervention was good to have the child in school. Con este plan vemos que la intervención sí funcionó. Entonces ya se cierra el plan y decimos, ok, se logró la meta. Pero nomás quería demostrar que sí hacemos algo, ¿verdad? Para apoyarlo. Si vemos que este plan no funciona, entonces se hace otro poquito más severo, ¿verdad? Algo más, ¿qué más podemos hacer para mantener a los niños aquí? So what we do is if the plan works, then it stays, right? And we close it. But if it doesn't, then we do a little bit more severe intervention, a more targeted. What else can we do? Okay? Ahora, apenas hoy, vamos a tener un programa, ¿verdad? Como una iniciativa, donde si el niño viene a la escuela todos los días de lunes a viernes y llega a tiempo, se le va a dar más tiempo de jugar los viernes. Okay? So we are launching a new incentive, and we did that today. We're starting on Monday. If the child is here every day and on time, they'll get extra recess on Friday. Okay? So we're hoping that with everything else that we're doing, does decrease tardies and absences. Okay? Estamos con la esperanza que con la nueva iniciativa sí podemos ver menos ausencias y menos que lleguen tarde a la escuela. Okay? Any questions? ¿Alguna pregunta en nuestro plan de asistencia?
Great, it's gonna wake me up a lot earlier.
Yes, your daughter will probably be like, oh, I really want to be there on time so I can have more recess. And it's really just to persuade the child to be here on time. Yes, ma'am.
How can we find our kids, like, this graph?
Oh, okay. So this graph is only for those kids that are continuously absent or tardy, right? So this would be the intervention graph. So if you know that your child is, and you've received calls from us, most likely there's a plan. So if you do want this graph for your child, I can run that report for you. So all you have to do is ask. Okay, so if you do know, I know that there's been a lot of tardies or a lot of absences, can you run these reports? I can definitely do that for you. Okay. Any questions? And once again, como dijo Mr. Cardona, we're so excited to see a full house. Nos da mucho, se siente bonito saber que venga la comunidad a estas juntas. Muchas gracias. Y espero que todos vengan el siguiente mes, porque todos los meses tenemos, ¿ok? Thank you so much. Y tenemos una presentación, es quinto.
Y un día me dijo una señora, me dice, ¿sabe qué? Dice, ¿por qué no está enseñando a mi hijo de religio? Digo, señora, ¿a qué se refiere? Yo dije, es que este libro trae de cristiano. Sí, señor, son los empiezos, ¿verdad? Es la historia. Ahora, no estoy diciendo, ¿sabe qué? Que esto empezó por esta razón, estos motivos, es cuando empezó el cristianismo, ¿verdad? Entonces me dice, pero ¿cómo le gustaría si yo le doy uno de mis folletos? Ponle con gusto. Con gusto, le me gusta leer, me gusta aprender, entonces, que aprenda de una religión, que aprenda de otra cosa. Le dije, a mí me fascina el aprendizaje, entonces, con gusto, tráigamelo si gusta, le dije, lo leo y voy a, si gusta, hablamos sobre ello, o lo discutimos, una de las dos, pero yo para esto no me ciego, le dije. Okay. So back when I started teaching, it was a couple of years ago. Some people were alive, todavía, okay? I actually started in 1979. Okay, I was right. Okay, and I started as a sixth-grade teacher. And for social studies, we had what's called the world history there, ¿verdad? And one of the themes there was Christianity. So when that individual kid went home and told the mom what she was learning, mom questioned it right away. Why are you teaching my child over this if I'm from a different religion? Hey, I'm not teaching religions. I'm teaching about Christianity, but it started in the history behind it. Not that your child's got to be Catholic or whatever religion it was. I said, but that's what we got to do. So he says, well, how would you like it if I brought my stuff to you? I said, bring it to me. I said, I love to learn, whether it's religion or anything else. So she looks at me and says, are you serious? I said, yes. And I do, ladies and gentlemen, okay, anything that I can learn, I think it's more benefited towards me because I can actually see where things are coming from or what other people are doing or believing as well. Ultimately, their belief is their belief. Okay, and mine is mine, and if we can talk about it and share about it, I think it's great. But always know we're not teaching about how to be a Catholic, how to be a Protestant, how to be a Jehovah's Witness, how to be anything. It's just the history in itself. Okay, and always know if you have questions, feel free to call. Okay, come by the office, we can sit and talk. Si algún día tienen una pregunta sobre ello, con confianza, hable. O venga a la oficina, nos sentamos y platicamos sobre el tema que gusten, ¿ok? Pero lo que no quiero es que se detengan, ¿ok? Don't just take it for granted, que pues que that's what it is. But if you do have questions, come by and we can discuss them, okay? If I can't do it for you, I'm sure Ms. Munoz will. And if we don't have an answer, okay, and you have a clear answer, Ms. Dominguez can answer it as well for you. Okay, but always know, if there's a question, ask. Si tienen preguntas, háganos por favor, okay? No se me queden callados. Perfecto. Preguntas. Sabe que a veces me tienen con cuidado ustedes. A veces sí, I'm worried, okay? You don't ask questions. En realidad, si tienen preguntas, como les digo, pero estamos aquí. That's what you're for. It's coffee with the principal to discuss certain things, like on attendance. If there's something that you don't understand on attendance, pregunten. Porque yo sí les digo saber ustedes, ¿verdad? Saben que si un niño viene tarde constantemente, entonces el perfect attendance no se le va a dar. Aunque estuvo aquí la mayoría del tiempo, pero no estuvo todo el tiempo. Yeah. For perfect attendance, if the child's here every day, but only part of those days, then it's not considered perfect attendance, porque le faltó mucho. Yes, ma'am.
How do you, like a perfect attendance, right? You have to be, or she has to be here all month, or?
Every day
or-
for those 9 weeks, or for the rest of the year. We do have, how many do we have last year?
Because I usually, for Christmas time, those that have perfect attendance from the beginning to Christmas time, they do get a gift. They do get like a gift from being here all the time. So we had like 14 kids since August to December. But I'm not sure from December to May. I want to say it was less than 14. Yeah, but they have to be here all day in order to get their little trophy. You have to be from August all the way to
Okay, now sometimes let's say that you take your child to the dentist, okay, and you bring it back to school. I won't count that against him, okay, because he wasn't tardy, they took him out for medical purpose and was brought back. Okay, si un niño tiene una cita con el dentista o el doctor, viene a la escuela, lo saca, lo lleva y me lo regresa. Entonces eso no cuenta contra que llegó tarde o su asistencia. Okay. Cuando cuenta es cuando me lo trae a las 8:30, 8:45, que me dice, no, pues el niño quiere despertar. Okay. O será que me quedo dormida, yo me quedo dormido. Entonces, eso se cuenta contra el niño, porque no estaba aquí y ya, si empezó a las 7:30, ya tiene una hora que no está en la escuela, entonces esa hora que perdió este aprendizaje. Okay? So it gets a little tricky because you tell me, well, my child's here every day. Well, yeah, but in those 6 hours, he's only here 5. Is that because he didn't get up, because he didn't want to come to school, he didn't want to, whatever the reason, the child's still late. Okay, now we're getting better and better because we're calling you. We're calling and say, ¿sabe qué? If you're having car trouble all the time, there's a huge discount now for a brand new car. Okay. But be here. It's amazing what the kids will learn in school. Okay. Lo que aprende un niño aquí es tremendo, pero si no está, es lo que no ha aprendido el niño todavía, ¿ok? Entonces, bring him to school. Yo sé que a veces lloran, ¿ok? Yo ahora no iba a venir, pero tenía este compromiso. Bueno, today I had to go to the dentist yesterday. But I felt it was important enough to be here with you guys, to share this information with you and say, ¿saben qué? Por eso hacemos estas cosas en la escuela. Okay. Today I wasn't going to be here, but because I had you guys today, I made it a point to be here. I'm not going to be here the rest of the day. I hope so. It's going to be a couple of ibuprofens and we'll be okay. but yeah, if your child's not feeling well in the morning, you know what? Maybe he doesn't want to come to school. Maybe he doesn't like PE first thing in the morning. Maybe he doesn't like music. Pero tráigame, bring them. Okay. Preguntas, questions?
About doctor's notes, will those be?
Okay. Doctor's notes are great, okay, but always know your child's still absent. Okay, if they're absent, then they don't not get perfect attendance. Now, let's say your child's absent 3 days. That student will be able to get the work and turn it in within 3 or 5 days to get credit for that work. Okay, and we do it for every kid, not just for appointments, but for any kid that's absent. That you can tell the teacher, you know what, can I have the work for my son? Sure. Now you've got to turn the work in to get credit for it, right? Pero the state now has made it a little bit different. Okay, whether it's an excuse or unexcused, the child's still not in school. Okay, so they'll call you. Okay, or when we have those monthly meetings or weekly meetings, they say, okay, usted ya tiene 10 días fuera. Okay, pero estuvo con el doctor, entonces está bien. it's excuse, entonces we won't go after you. Pero si no trabajo los 10 días y sin excusa médica, entonces ¿sabe qué, señora? Esto hay que hacer, asegurarnos que su hijo esté en la escuela. ¿En qué podemos apoyarle? Okay, how can we help you as a parent to make sure your child is at school every day? Okay, because if not, then this young lady here is going to go looking for you, and then somebody else will look for you también, okay? But that's the way it works, así, okay? ¿Algo más? No.
What if the nurse says?
Okay, when your child comes to school, very good question, thank you, okay? And he gets sick. If it's at 10 o'clock, we'll send him home. He'll be absent in the afternoon because he wasn't here. So he'll be out half a day. In that morning part, we'll consider him present because he was here, okay? What if we send him home a lot of times, okay? Then something's wrong. Okay, because if your child's in the nurse's office consistently, then something's wrong, and we'll ask you, ¿sabe qué? Take him to the doctor, find out, because he's always here. Okay, and a veces eso pasa, que un niño no quiere ir a música, por ejemplo. Entonces se hace enfermo solo, se enferma. Okay, that's when it goes, he starts throwing up, como en la cabeza. Okay, so van con la enfermería sabe que si usted está vomitando, por favor venga a recogerlo. Si empieza a reponer, entonces lo mandan a la casa. Okay. Si es temprano en la mañana, le dan crédito por mediodía, pero no está aquí en la tarde, entonces quedamos en... Cuando se toma en total las ausencias que ha estado, que vemos si son justificadas o no. Si son justificadas, entonces le digo, ¿sabe qué? Si hay problemas con su niño médico, llévelo, por favor, entonces nos trae eso y estamos bien. Pero un niño que está enfermo también no lo quiero en la escuela, ¿verdad? Pero al mismo tiempo, si algo tiene el niño que necesita asistencia médica, entonces hay que llevarlo. Okay. Good question, thank you. ¿Algo más? We're on the straight already.
Thank you guys, great job. I believe so. I've never heard it, but my sister has.
Bien, gracias. Okay, thank you.
Thank you so
for
much.
spending those hours with us, and see you guys next month. Gracias.
Thank
Have a good
you.
day.